Welcome to the Game Haul. I'm Rob, and join me today as I unpack some of the Marvel Spider-Man set from Magic the Gathering. Well, thanks for joining me. Here we are again. It is another new set release from Wizards of the Coast, Magic the Gathering. Today is another Universes Beyond set, so this is Marvel Spider-Man. It does seem like we're getting a lot of these Universes Beyond sets. Avatar's coming up in November. Today is actually pre-release, so it's September 19th. This is a week before September 26th, which is the actual release date of this set. So you might notice if you've watched my other videos, I usually have a lot more. I usually have like a booster box, maybe a collector's booster box, or a couple more things, commander decks. This set, it's, how do you say it? It's like the Final Fantasy set. They're just getting very expensive. Unlike the Final Fantasy set, I'm noticing that the market is kind of settling or falling already. Whereas the Final Fantasy set, they were already skyrocketing on pre-release and leading up to release. This particular set, though, the MSRPs are a little all over the place. The product, from what I've seen, is easier to get, at least at my local game store and pre-orders. But I just went with this because I wanted to see what the set was going. So today, opening with you, I have the bundle set. This comes with 9. Let's look at it. This comes with 9 of the packs of the play boosters. So there are no set versus draft. This is just a straight play booster because I think there's only 180 cards in this set, so it's definitely a much more reduced set than the usual. It also will come with the foil traditional and regular land cards, a Oversized Spindown die, a magic card box, and an alt art traditional foil radioactive spider promo card. In addition to the 9 packs, I got 2 single packs, and I got 1 of the collector booster packs. So, as I was saying, MSRP is all over the place. These should be around $7 a pack. I wound up paying $9 a pack. I think the bundle should be around $70, and I wound up paying $85 plus tax. And the collector booster packs, these are, so I've seen, they started, like I said, they were up to like $950 about a week ago. The store today was selling them for $700 a box, so $65 a pack. I think MSRP should be around $38 to $40 a pack, so that's the luck of the draw, what your store's offering, what they're trying to make. But I remember when first buying collector booster packs and they were $30 a pack, and I was like, whoo, $30 for 15 cards, you know, that's a lot. So $65.99 is much better. I know there's the Soulstone Chase in here. Anti-Venom, I think, is a valuable card, but I haven't really paid too much attention of like the chase stuff in this set. I was just looking, some of the art's good, some of the art maybe not so good. It does seem like they rushed this set a little bit, but I figured I'd give everybody a chance to see. So as usual, we will start with the bundle. I do like these boxes a little more than, you know, when you buy your normal commander decks. That's the other thing. There's no commander decks in this set. That was nice. Look, if that was a collectible. Okay, so nice cardboard, heavy box. The art is nice, at least, bare minimum. If you're a big fan of Marvel or Spider-Man in particular, this is nice. I do like this. Nice little themed tokens, some Venom action there. I don't usually keep these, but just so you know, that's in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and where is it? 9. Here are our lands. We'll go through those first. And then we also have our die. So let's give it a little runway. So I will say that symbol is a little rough to see. I guess on camera it looks a little better because you can actually see the difference, but in person, like, it just looks like a bunch of dots in a circle. Come on, nat 20. Whoa! First time on video, nat 20. It's because I criticized the symbol, isn't it? It's weighted that way. All right, we'll start with, looks like these are the lands. We got our plains, our island, our swamp, our mountain, our forest, and then here's the standard, not full art. Plains. Look at little Spider-Man. Little Spider-Man. Little Spider-Man. Very tiny Spider-Man. And your rule cards if you need them. So I do like those full art lands are nice. I'm eager to see what they look like in foil. So what other Marvel sets do we think are coming? I mean, X-Men's probably hands down coming, right? X-Men, Avengers. The second they introduced the Soul Stone, I was like, well, that's gonna be a chase through many sets. Okay, reactive spider. There we go. Ice. Island. And same thing with these, but in foil. Cool. So it's all our lands. So as usual, the prices on these are going to be all over the place, so there's really no point in pricing them or figuring out. I mean, if we get like the anti-venom card, or if we get one of the art cards where it has the comic book style showcase on it, obviously we'll know that's probably going to be worth something after everything calms down. But for the most part, I don't know where things are going to end up. So I will time lapse as usual the 9 packs. Actually, I'll keep them separate, but we'll do the 9 plus the 2. And then we'll do the collector's booster last. All right, so that was the play booster packs. I didn't see anything immediately that jumped out to me other than, I mean, I think this is just the art style alone is what just jumped out to me. The Death of Gwen Stacy Enchantment Saga, which I like that. That's cool. Very much comic book panel. I like the full art of Hex with the rogues, or is this the Sinister Six? And I like the sort of destroy 6 target creatures. Pretty cool, but it's a 6 cost. And then Web Warriors, another full art, but in foil. So I thought that was cool looking. But again, I'm not sure about value at this point. I talked about how I paid, they were $8.99, so $9 a pack for the play boosters, the single packs, not the bundle. I think their MSRP $7, but I paid $9. I think the booster boxes themselves right now are going for around $200. I don't know if I'm going to be enticed enough to get a whole one. I do like Spider-Man. I just don't think the card synergy is currently jumping out at me. I might need to investigate a little bit more. But with that being said, we will open finally the collector booster. Let's see what we get here. Nice. So right out the gate, I don't know how these, I meant to mention it in the play boosters. So the ones that came in the bundle pack, you know, they were normal where you open them and then the hits are in the back. The single packs, when you buy them out of the booster box, the hit is the 4th card in. So you have to kind of, if you're trying to do pack openings, you have to know that. I messed that up the second pack because I counted too many or too few cards. But in the collector booster, it was interesting because it was flipped. Underneath of the one card, I was like, oh, I guess it goes this way. Opened it up, and the first card was the Amazing Spider-Man, or was, you know, the Peter Parker Amazing Spider-Man foil. And then it went to reversed, and then I guess the hit is this. So I'm like, is there 2 hit spots, or did I just get lucky enough? So I don't know how many of those packs I'm actually going to open because of how much they are charging for them, but I think that's a pretty good pack. I don't know about actual value, but being able to pull one foil and one, just both full arts of both Miles Morales and Peter Parker, pretty cool. And then I guess this is that special foil too with the, I don't know if all of them have that. I don't think so, with the Spider-Man symbol with the webbing. It's very cool. But yeah, thank you for joining me. Wanted to get this out so you could see it. Again, give it a week or 2 at least for prices to calm down. Check out my pack a days. I'll be featuring these packs and others with the prices actually noted in it. And until the Avatar set next time, stay in touch and we'll figure it out. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, keep playing.